Here, kids, do not try this with your dad's hedge clippers, okay? He'll get real mad at you for borrowing his tools and not putting them back. My dad's still looking for these.
On the run.
Tastes like hemlock. No, it actually tastes like chicken. And that's what I had last time I swallowed it. Ladies and gentlemen, the hedge clippers. Make the music a little bit more good.
Whoa!
Oh yeah! Show of hands! How many of you believe I really swallowed the hedge clippers? Yeah! How many of you really believe I'm nuts? Yeah! And how many of you need a little lawn work done after the show? So,
Definitely.
I got something else. This is kind of cool. This is something else that will not fold up in the handle. Anybody know what this is? Anybody know what this is? Sir, you know what it is? Straight razor. It's a giant straight razor. It's not a gable. It's a straight razor. I don't know what that means. It just swings one way, not the other. Binary or something. I'm going to plunge this down into my throat. Kids, if you happen to find a giant straight razor laying around the house that your mom uses for shaving her back or whatever, don't swallow it, okay? You promise? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the giant straight razor. Lubricate the blade. Tastes like Gillette. I better not go this way.
Whoa!
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Thank you very much. Show of hands, how many of you believe I swallowed the giant straight razor? All right, we're getting a few more hands up there. You guys didn't come to see straight razors and hedge clippers. You came to see a little sword swing, right? All right. So what I'm going to do is a little sword for you guys right here. This is not the talky part of the show, okay? Okay, good. So what I've got here is a 17-inch long blade.
No, he doesn't want to watch
We'll let Mr. Skeptic over here take a look at
He
it.
doesn't even want to watch
Does
it.
it look like a real blade to you, sir? It's not going to bend, curl, collapse up. Sir, just don't put your fingers all over the blade. All over your turkey leg. Does it look real to you? You're pretty sure. And you're an expert in steel swords and metallurgy? Yeah. I bet there are a few out here that aren't there. Okay. So what I've got here is a 17-inch sword verified by this gentleman. What's your first name? Regis? Okay. And what do you do for a living, Regis?
Yeah.
You make flowers. Flower! Okay. So what I'm going to do is plunge this 17-inch sword down into my body just for your entertainment pleasure right here today. Kids, do not try this at home. Watch very carefully. 17 inches.
Whoa! Yeah!
Thank you very much. Show of hands, how many of you believe I really swallowed the sword? We got a few more. How many of you still think it's fake? A gimmick, a trick? Just keep that hand up right there. Backed up in a hurry. You think this is fake sword, huh? Doesn't that look real to you? No? How's that hand? Looks like a real metal blade to you? Yep, now he believes. All right. I'm going to do something for this show. What's your first name? Branson? Correct. I just want to make sure you remembered. For Branson here, the skeptic, from here on out, I proclaim this man Branson the skeptic. Okay? For Branson here. I'm going to swallow this sword into my throat. I'm going to hold it using just my esophageal muscles. This one took me about 4 years to learn. Then I'm going to need your help. I'm going to let go of it with my muscles and drop this sword into my body. No hands. Sin manos, like this. Okay? That should convince you it's very real, right? All right, he's nodding his head yes, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's called the convince. But I'm going to need your help on this one.
The whole entire thing is not a good idea.
No, I need all of your help, okay, on the counting part, all right? If you know the words, out loud, in order, let's practice with this gentleman here, shall we? Ready? 1,
2, 3.
That's 2, but you get the idea. The convincer for Branson the skeptic and the bearded wonder here.
2, 3. That was dangerous.
Show of hands. How many of you believe it's really real? Branson has his hand up. There we go. I've got one. Oh, I shouldn't have brought this one along. You guys want to see my most dangerous sword?
Yeah.
I hate this sword. Out of all the swords, I've got about 350 swords in my collection. Of all the swords, this is the one I hate. Serpentine. In French, it's called flamberger. In Malaysian, it's called Chris.
Chris.
In the business, we call it the squiggly one.
The squiggle.
This is the most dangerous of all my swords.
The squiggly wiggly.
Especially because it makes my Adam's apple wobble back and forth. It stretches my my throat back and forth, and because it's got an extremely tiny tip here that's kind of curved. So out of all my swords, this is probably the one that will kill me, the most dangerous one of all. Which is why I don't swallow it. I just want to show it to you. So, you really want to see it? Okay, everybody but the kid in the orange can watch this one. And he'll watch the video later. Ladies and gentlemen, the serpent kids, if you happen to find a serpentine sword laying around the house, you know what to do. What not to do. What not to do. Don't swallow it. Here we go. I keep falling over backwards here. Watch my Adam's apple wobble back and forth. This is called the shimmy shawobble. I hate this one. I'm doing this one just for you guys. Because I'm a giver. Thank you very much. You guys are a good audience. First audience of the fair here. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Now, swallowing a single-edged sword is extremely dangerous. Swallowing a double-edged sword is twice as dangerous. You guys like edgy comedy? Yeah.
Edgy.
What do you call it? 42 edges. 42 edges. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a trick. This is not a test. This is not a drill. She doesn't believe me? This is a saw, a hand saw, cordless, 28-inch hand saw with 21 razor-sharp teeth, 42 razor-sharp edges. Now, one very parched throat for one very warped audience. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the hand saw. Don't do this at home, okay? Heard the phrase, you got to see it to believe it? Yeah. Now when you go home, you can say, I believe it because I saw it. Right? You can groan on that one. I promise to tell you where the blade really goes. How many of you want to know where the blade really goes? Really? It's too gross and disgusting to describe in detail. but I'll try. Do we have any doctors or nurses in respect there, ma'am? Nurse? Okay. So what I'm going to do for these two nurses here, Nurse Ratchet, I'm going to explain where the blade really goes. And I need you to verify for me that this is indeed plausible. So what I've got here is about a 23-inch, almost 24-inch long blade, solid steel. And I'll let you take a quick look at it. Just don't put your fingers over the blade, okay? Look pretty real? Okay, it's not gonna fold up in the handle or anything? You don't think so? Okay, good. So what, like I said, in 1997, I heard there were less than 12 sword blowers left. I practiced 10 to 12 times a day, every day for 4 years. About 14,000 unsuccessful attempts. The most amazing thing about that is I got it on that 14,000th attempt, right on an even number. So in order to swallow a sword, what I have to do is slide it into my oral cavity, right, into my mouth, over the tongue. When I get to the back of the throat, it runs into the very first reflex, which is known as the
Gag reflex.
gag. How many of you have a gag reflex? You gag when you're brushing your teeth or watching me swallow swords? Yep, I do too. So when I get past the gag reflex, I have to navigate a 90-degree turn down the cervical esophagus through here, through the hiatal ring here, through the cricopharyngeal upper esophageal sphincter here, behind the promenutial laryngeum, the Adam's apple right here.
So the
Am I
what
correct?
spell?
She's nodding her head, yes, correct. Now at this point, the blade can go in one of two different directions. It can either go down my esophagus and into my stomach, or down my trachea, my bronchial tubes, and into my lungs, right? In my case, I really hope it goes down the esophagus and into my stomach. So what I have to do is flip open the epiglottis. That took me about 3, almost 4 years to learn how to do that. To keep my epiglottis open while I'm still breathing through my trachea, slide it down my esophagus, into the chest chamber, the thoracic chamber, between the lungs. When it gets between the lungs, the sword runs into the highest concentration of blood vessels in the human body. Why they put it right there, I have no idea. But it's an organ known as the cardiac muscle, or the heart. Good, you were in class that day. So when I get to the heart is about the center of the chest. The esophagus makes a 3-way juncture around the heart, kind of curls around the heart like this. So when I get to the heart, I actually have to nudge my heart to the left and back with the blade in order to slide the sword down. So if you watch very carefully, especially in the front rows, you can see the blade beat with my heart like this, because it'll be leaning against the heart, separated by 1/8 of an inch of esophageal tissue, and you can't fake that. When I get it past the heart, it gets down here to the sternum, the breastbone. Everybody feel where your sternum is, your breastbone, in the center of your chest. Then I go about 1.5 inches past that down to the LES, the lower esophageal
Sphincter.
sphincter. She wanted to say sphincter so bad in public. When I get it past the sphincter, I have to relax that. Now that took another year or so to relax that and get it past the sphincter. Then I have to go past the liver and kidneys, down into the stomach. We'll press the retroreflex in the stomach. We'll press the peristalsis reflex in the throat, all the way down to the duodenum or duodenum. If I go further than that, all the way down to my fallopian tubes.
Yeah, no.
She's shaking her head no on that one. And you kids don't understand that part, ask this nurse right over here, or ask mom or dad when you get home, okay? That's in medical terms for this lady. For all the rest of you folks, I'm gonna ram about 2 feet of cold hard steel down my gullet to tickle the bottom of my tummy, just for your entertainment pleasure right here today. Here we go. This time, watch for the beating on the heart. See if you can play that track again. Go back. We gotta get the dramatic house MD music going again. There you go. Turn that up just a wee bit. That way they'll pretend they'll think they're in the operating room or something.
Sunburn on my neck.
The things people do to make a living these days. My mom is so proud of me. All right, hang on a second. We ran into a little problem. That one only went down to my lower esophagus. Not go past that. You guys maybe didn't notice that, but it was sticking out by about this far. I'm not real happy with that. I'm going to try it one more time. See if we can get it to go down a little bit further. Hopefully my stomach's not too tight, but we'll see.
Yeah, not to type meaning I want steel already. Yeah.
more hands up on that one. I'm going to do one more for you guys. Do we have time for one more? Yep. And then coming up here at 2 o'clock, you're going to have Brotherhood of the Steel doing some combat up here. You guys who want to hang around for that, these guys are really incredible. They're not going to be fighting with any of my swords, but I'm going to do one more here. Let's try this. Sir, are you right-handed or left-handed? Left-handed. Oh, I'm sorry. This is only a right-handed. Wait, now it's a left-handed. Sorry. Okay. Sir, if you could, I'm going to come out here. Take a look at that. Verify it is real. Looks pretty real to you. Sir, go ahead and sit down. Do me a favor. Hold that sword up over your head like this. Isn't that amazing? Applause. Applause. Isn't that amazing? Nobody did nothing. Nothing. Now do me a favor. Hand that over to this lady over here to your left. Ma'am, does that look like a real sword to you? Yeah. Do me a favor. Hold that sword up high over your head like this. The music is not working. Does it look real to you? Yeah. You guys are supposed to applaud for her. Hold up one more time.
Whoa!
Hand it back over to him one more time. Hold that up one more time.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Hand it back over to her one more time. Hold it up very high.
Whoa!
Perfect. We can see who swings the sword in this relationship here. Sir, this is your lucky day. Do you know why? Because I'm borrowing her. Is that okay with you? Okay, great. What is your name, Emma?
Andrea.
Okay, Karen. Everybody give Karen a big round of applause. Okay, Andrea. All right. Come on up here, Andrea. Come on over here. Let's go right over here. Andrea, come right over here. Have you ever done anything like this before? No. First time for everything, right? Yeah. Okay. I bet when you woke up this morning, you never expected you'd be doing the impossible in front of all these people, right? No. So what Andrea and I are going to do is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword swinging. 3 times more dangerous. First of all, folks, I'm going to be impaling myself down to my belt buckle here with this 24-inch long blade. But the way I'm going to do it is danger number 1. I'm going to drop this heavy sword into my body, no hands, sin manos, like this. Danger number 2, while it's in my stomach, I'm going to attempt to double my body directly in half and bow at the waist, like this. Hopefully without impaling any internal organs. Now, if you guys want photographic proof that sword swallowing is really real, this is your chance of a lifetime to get out your cell phones, your cameras, your video cams. Get out your cell phones, your cameras, your video cams. That was your cue. I'm going to bow this way 1 time and 1 time only so you can see all the way down the blade, all the way down the pit of my... And Andrea, no pinchy back here, okay? Because they're going to be filming this and that's admissible in a court of law, okay? So I'm going to come around 1 time and 1 time only so you can see all the way down the blade, all the way down to the pit of my stomach. Then danger number 3. I'm going to ask a total stranger, Karen here, Andrea here, to extract the blade from the pit of my stomach. That's where you come in, okay? Are you nervous? No, I'm talking to him over here. Yeah, okay.
Oh, like a lot.
Oh, both of them. This is going to make it multiple dangerous, right? So when I come around here, Andrea, are you right-handed? Yeah, okay. When I come around here like this, grab it with your right hand and pull it out very quickly. Okay. You can do it. You can do this. Grab it very quickly and pull it out very quickly, okay? You can do this. You can do this. All right, folks, we're going to have to help Andrea here just a little bit, okay? She's a little nervous. I do a lot of TV programs. I just did Australia's Got Talent, America's Got Talent a few times. What I've learned, when you do the impossible, it takes what I call 5 seconds of courage. So I'm going to ask you all to hold up your hand and give Andrea your 5 seconds of courage. Not yet, but when we get ready to do this, hold your hand up and give her your 5 seconds of courage, okay? This has taken me 20 years to master this. Andrea here has had about 20 seconds of instruction. If you're the praying type, pray for me. If you're a friend of Andrea's, pray for her that she gets less than 20 years, okay? So I'm gonna come around like this. You're gonna grab it with your right hand and pull it out very quickly like this, very like sword in the stone. Pull it out very quickly like this. And when she does, you guys are gonna scream, cheer, and shout like a bunch of little girls at a Justin Bieber concert, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got that? Come around, pull it out very quickly. Okay, do not wait. If you wait too long, my stomach can retch on it. So just like straight up like this. Okay, so pull it out very quickly.
Like a lawnmower.
Not too fast or it'll slice the sides of my throat. Okay, just kind of a medium speed. Okay. And whatever you do, Andrea, don't scrape it up my back. I'm like, brrr, that really hurts. Okay, just straight. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. Well, we can get you a chair. You're okay. You're gonna be good. Give me 5. Give me 5.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You're okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Okay, you don't have to. You can sit down if you want to. We get Mr. Andrea to come out here and pull the sword out. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. So stand right over here.
Remember, I'm left-handed, so now you're in trouble.
Oh, left. Oh, wait, gotta flip that over. Left-handed sword. There we go. Okay. So when I get it, you just whip it right out very quickly. Don't kill me. Okay. They would really hate that over here. Okay. And they're filming this, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword swallowing. 3 times more dangerous. This is 3 times more dangerous than regular sword swallowing. It's your mission. Mission impossible. You think you can do it? Here we go.
Yeah!
I want to see him swallow a sword!
Yeah!
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan Meyer. I hope you enjoyed my time here. Coming up at 2 o'clock, Brotherhood of the Steel right here at 2 o'clock, and I'll be back here again at 3. So enjoy your time at the fair. Huzzah! Thank you.